Hey everyone, this is Donna McCurley, and the purpose of this video is to simply give you some ideas for using Sales Navigator. Right now, I am not in Sales Navigator, I'm just simply in LinkedIn. To get into Sales Navigator, I click on that little icon right there, and it pulls me into Sales Navigator. And as you can see, it's a whole different tab up here. So I recommend bookmarking that tab so that you don't have to go through LinkedIn to get there. The three things that I want to focus on for this video include the home page, accounts, and leads. So to get started, I'm going to begin with the accounts tab. And your accounts should replicate your territory plan. And the reason for that is if there's any company that you're prospecting into, then this is a great way to get insight into what that company might be sharing with the world, okay? So all of your accounts will be listed here. To add an account, just simply go up here and type Home Depot, and don't hit enter because then it'll take you to a list of names. Instead, just type the company in and go down there and select them. And then you can hit Save as Account. And then it will be listed under your Accounts tab here. The second thing I want to talk to you about are leads. And the great thing about Sales Navigator is it pushes these leads to you depending on how your preferences were set up. So if your preferences are to follow the C-suite or directors or managers, that is what will be recommended to you. So if I were interested in following Home Depot, and I know that Trish is a person who might be a decision maker or a sponsor for me, then I'm going to quickly select Save as Lead. Now Trish has no idea that I have done this, but I'm going to show you guys the benefit of being able to add those leads. And a good rule of thumb is to have 10 leads per account. And the reason for that is the research shows that when you have 10 leads, and that seems to be the magic number, 10 leads per account, that you're more likely to get penetration into that account. And I'll show you why that might be the case. So now I have a list of all of my leads right here. The third thing I want to cover is the home page, and this is where the really good stuff exists. On the home page, I'm going to walk through these filters that are down here. So the first one is potential leads, and you initially set up some preferences, so anything that you set up is what Sales Navigator is going to push to you. Company news, as you can see, it's powered by Yahoo Finance. So it's not necessarily what the company has shared out there, but it's how they are in the news. So it's anyone who wrote anything about them. So this is a good place to learn about what's going on within the company and what other people might be saying. If one of your accounts posts something, then that is where this is listed. So as you guys know, we went to Home Depot a while ago, and so Sales Navigator says, hey, this is what Home Depot shared, and this is their update. So I would probably want to read that and make myself familiar with what it is that they felt was relevant to share. Lead shares. Any of your accounts that we talked about and you have leads that are associated with those, anything that those leads share will be listed here. Now, for those of you who have written posts, you know how valuable it is when somebody comments or likes your post. We pay attention to that. And guess what? So do these people. So if I were to read one of my leads, something that they shared, and they were somebody that I was really trying to get to respond to my emails or something, then I would come over here and I might comment on what they shared to let them know, hey, I'm following you and I am truly interested in what it is that you're writing and sharing. Lead updates. You guys are going to love lead updates. As you can see, lead updates let you know when a lead was mentioned in the news that you are following, or perhaps they changed jobs. So this could be a great trigger event, or they've added a position, okay? Or they have a work anniversary. So if Glenn were one of my prospects, then I might come over here and message Glenn and say, hey, congrats on 7 years. That's a long time to be with such an incredible company. Okay, let them know that you pay attention to what's important to them. I truthfully never really click on all updates. I find it's a little overwhelming. Well, that concludes the 3 things that I wanted to cover for this video: home, accounts, and leads. And now what I'd like to do is encourage you guys to do 3 things for me. One is to replicate your territory plan within Sales Navigator. So simply look at your alpha accounts and add those to Sales Navigator just like I did for Home Depot. The second thing that I'd like to encourage you to do is to look through at least 10 profiles for each one of those accounts and save them as a lead. All right? And then the third thing that I want to encourage you to do is to set a habit, a cadence, by which on every maybe Monday and Tuesday mornings, you open up Sales Navigator and you read your newspaper. You look through here and you get a sense for what's going on with the companies that you are trying to attract. Well, I hope you found this video helpful. I look forward to your feedback. Thanks so much.